Adding, subtracting, and dividing by multiplying fractions. First, to add fractions, we need to find the least common multiple. So I'm going to go through my 6 time tables here. 6, 12, 18, and I'll stop here at 24. For my 8 time tables, we have 8, then there's 16, there's 24, and then there's 32. Sometimes we'll need to go a little further if you can't find anything common, but I did find something common. I found number, let's see here. Well, 24 is common. So 24 is common. Okay, got it. All right, so in the 6 time tables, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the multiplier is 4. So we put a multiplying 4 on the bottom and top. And for the 8 time tables, 1, 2, 3. So 24 is 3. So the multiplier is 3. So times 3 times 3. So now let's get our new fractions after we multiply a little bit. 5 times 4 and 6 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. Here we have 5 times 3 and 8 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 8 is 24. Now we're going to add these two fractions because the denominators are the same. So 12 plus 15 will give us 35. And the denominator remains 24. Okay, next, subtraction. So we need to find common denominators. We have 6 and 8 here. So my 6 time tables will give me 12, well, 6, 12, 18, and 24. Whereas my 8 time tables will give me 8, 16, 24, and 32. The least common multiple, common means same, will be the 24s. Okay. Now for the multipliers. In the 6 time tables, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The multiplier is 4. So it's times 4 and then times 4 again. For the 8 time tables, we have 1, 2, 3. So this is times 3 and then times 3 again. Okay, now let's do some multiplication and then we'll do some subtraction. 5 times 4 and 6 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. Here we have 5 times 3 and 8 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 8 times 3 is 24. Now, since the denominators are the same, I can subtract these fractions, the numerators of the fractions. So 20 minus 15 leaves 5, and the denominator remains 24. Okay, now for multiplication. Multiplication, the rules are simple. We do not find the least common denominator, but instead we multiply all numerators together. So this will be a 5 times 5. And we multiply all denominators together, which this will be a 6 times 8. Okay, now for multiplication, we have 5 times 5 and 6 times 8. So 5 times 5 will be our 25, and 6 times 8 will be 48. Now, I can't divide anything into 25 and 48, so this is simplified. Let's move on to the division, where we do the keep, the change, and the flip. So we will keep the 5 over 6. But this will change into multiplication, and instead of a 5 over 8, this will flip to an 8 over 5. So now we're dealing with multiplication, and the rule for multiplication right here is that we multiply numerators, so this becomes 5 times 8. And the rule becomes you multiply all denominators, so this becomes 6 times 5. Okay. So when we multiply these, we're going to 5 times 8 and 6 times 5, we'll get 40, and this will be 30. So 40 over 30. And we can simplify this by dividing both the top and bottom by 10. 10 is a nice number to divide by. So dividing by 10, 40 divided by 10 gives us 4, and 30 divided by 10 gives us 3.